All right, you guys, information seekers, you sponges of knowledge, sponges that will absorb knowledge. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tagging along. So we're back on this 5.7 Charger Hemi. I think I said it was a 12, but the production date is a 9 of 12, so we're going with 13. So I thought it was just an oxidized fuse, but it wasn't. So they make these fuse boxes out of such cheap crap. So this really needs a fuse box. So what I wound up doing, I'll show you, is this is 12 volt constant, and then the fuse that supplies, fuse area that supplies the voltage is here, all right, for the AC compressor clutch. So this is on a bar that supplies voltage, and then on the other side is the ground trigger. So what I did is I actually wound up going in a heavier lug with a universal fuse holder, and then I grabbed the trigger wire for the AC compressor there, and I'm going to clean it up and solder that in. Compressor clutch is still on, so it's, if you look underneath it, you'll see 3 red wires on the ground triggers. This is red with blue. So red with blue is the ground trigger for AC request. And this will be perfectly fine. It's on a heavier gauge wire than the OEM, and it's on a bar of 12 volts in there. And this is just a bush fix. So if you guys have a fuse problem and you're chasing it down, you're going to need a fuse box, or you're going to have to come up with a bush fix. You can't use too thin of a gauge wire, because what will happen is if you use a thin piece of wire, like welding wire, that thing will melt and go up in smoke. So that's why I chose a heavier gauge wire on the universal fuse holder with a 10 amp, and that should do it. So Jude actually took my solder home, so now I have to wait for April to go get my solder so I can solder that in, clean that connection up, and get this turd over the curb. Thanks for watching.